rule of cool, we'll go Skirk first. That's enough for essentially just 4 10 pools. Okay. And what pity are we at? 5, 9 pity. So it's possible this doesn't get us anywhere, but we'll give it a shot. Let's go Skirk. So 19 pity. $29 pity. Yeah, so the pity system, we're at 29 real quick. It's okay if I lose place. I don't know if this applies to Infinity Nikki, because I don't know if in Infinity Nikki you have a system where there's banners and you pull for characters, okay? But you saw me looking at the history before. So every time you do 10 pulls, you should get at least 1 purple, right? But the characters on the banner, so the 3 characters on the far right, Charlotte, Candace, and Dahlia, okay, those are 4 stars. But you have the premier character, we're going for Skirk, or you're going for Escoffier, coffee for short. The rule is when you pull, this is give or take 10. I believe the rule is when you pull 90. Okay. When you pull 90 times, you will get that gold shooting star, which will signify either the banner character, okay, which you win the 50-50, or you lose to the banner character and you get one of these standard units that are always available. Okay, that's, yeah, we'll go through the mechanics. But essentially, pity is counting your chances, how close you are to 90. Okay, what happens is when you reach like 70 pulls, 70 or 80 pulls, it shoots up your chances where I don't know what the exact percentage is, but whenever you're gambling, whenever you're doing these rolls, you hope that you don't have to get so deep into the pity. The biggest rush, right, is when you're only at 15 or under pity and you're managing to get that golden. It's different in every game. It's a gold shooting star in Genshin Impact. Sometimes it's a rainbow crystal, whatever signified color to get that premier unit, costume, or weapon or whatever. So pity is just the count. Why is it called pity? The explanation is clumsy and goofy because, again, like, you have hard pity and soft pity. The hard pity is that guarantee that once you go 90 times, you will get a unit of the gold. Is it the one that you actually want on the banner, or you can get screwed over and lose the 50-50? Okay. Depending on the game, they implement something called soft pity. So it's like, okay, the first 50 pulls, it stays at a standard rate. But once you get over 50, they give you a little bit of pity. They try to bump up your chances a little bit more. When you get into like that 80 threshold, then like it's kicked up even more. So how many people does it actually take you to do all 90 pulls? Usually people are going to get a gold, rainbow, whatever, around 75, okay? 70, 75. This is like where you're playing around with like probability and statistics. So if we get away from like the naming system, it's like, it's essentially we're counting, okay? It's like 1 out of 90, 2 out of 90, 3 out of 90. And, you know, you can do individual pulls if you want, but most of these things, to save time, you do 10 at a time. And that's what it is. So we're at 29 pity. So 29 out of 90. Again, it's not looking good if it's going to take us, if it's going to require me to go all the way to hard pity. Can I get to even like soft pity? But 29 is still a ways away from 90. If that doesn't make sense, I'll keep workshopping it. I'll see if I can find a way that's like more simple. I'm like at the point now, because I've been playing these gacha games like so used to, like that's how everybody talks about it, but there's got to be a way to explain it better for people who aren't in the scene, right? Because it's convoluted. And like once it clicks, it's like, oh, okay, it's not as complicated as I thought, but like you're just trying to get to that 90 threshold. That I couldn't really tell you. So like even hearing the term is like, oh, they feel bad for you, so they're giving you like a pity bonus, maybe. Because like if that's not the actual reason for the pity, then I have no idea. You look at the percentage here, it's like you have a 1.1% shot each time you pull. And like that's what gets bumped up more and more. So we're at 29, doing another 10 pull here. Yeah, and like the coloring for this, it always throws me off because that's not the actual gold. Like we're still just in purple. So now we're at 39 pity. We don't like this guy. Okay. Another 10 pull. So 49 pity. Candace, we like her. So getting a dupe is good because it can beef up the Candace I got. I believe her voice actress got recast recently. Okay. We have enough for 2. So we're at 49 pity. I think I have enough for like 5 pulls total. So here we go at 50. $51. Oh, okay. So here we reached it early, significantly early. No, Celestial, we lost the 50-50. So that's dang it. It sucks that that's like a live demonstration, but this is what we're talking about. Like again, this is not the banner character that we were pulling for. We were pulling for Skirk, right? So now what happens is, yes. So some gacha games, like, yeah, guaranteed after 90 rolls is that's what it is. You have that guarantee. Can you get it earlier? Yeah. And like certain markers at the 80 mark, at the 70 mark, like it boosts your chances even higher. So what was this? 51. So, oh, I hit it sooner than 90. That's great. It didn't take me 90 rolls until I pulled the character, but I lost. So now the pity resets, but now what will happen is the next time I'm pulling, I'm guaranteed to get the banner character. So what some people will do when they have money, okay, they might, like if a banner has characters that they don't really care for, they might gamble a little bit to build pity, which is not recommended, right? Because like what if you win and you get a character that you didn't even care for? So that's a danger. But I'm gonna keep rolling with the currency I have now. I'm not gonna top up. So now we're building all over again because we're starting at 0 because we just got a gold character. So roll 1. And this happens with some people, but like again, our probability, our expectation is low. We're not going to be getting anybody, but just doing the count. 1. 2. 3. 3. Oh, I forgot I have more currency. We can do more temples. 3. What was that? 2 or 3? 3? 4? Like that history tab takes a while to update. That's the only reason why I'm not bringing it up now. Yeah, you saw that currency. I forgot I had that on the reserve that we can convert. So we're at like 5. Okay. 15. Oh, shoots. Again, so... Because I don't pull like crazy, but... From 51 and then 15 right there?
I am
Yes.
Skirk, disciple of Sirtologi, the Foul. You've proven your strength to me along your journey and earned the right to speak to me as an equal. Now, let me witness how your fate unfolds.
And then, like, when people get the real crazy pulls, is like when they get multiple of the character back to back. I don't think that's going to happen. We got more Candace. Nice. Woo! Okay, and we still have some currency, so we get to try for Escoffier. So I think we have enough for... Again, we just reset. I forgot how early Skirk was. Skirk was... I think we're starting over at 8 pity now, after where we got Skirk. So I got enough for almost like 9 pools? 9, 10 pools? So probably what I will do is if I lose this Escoffier 50/50, I will save that so I can guarantee the next banner character. Because yes, ideally you want these two together, but I wanted her more, and I can deal without having Escoffier, even though in like the meta end game she's more important, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, because, well, we'll keep going. 18, 28. Okay, here we go. Please, Escoffier. 29, 30.
Well met. I'm Escoffier, Patissiere Supreme and Master of Precision Gastronomy. As an esteemed guest of the Divine, you deserve the finest cuisine Teyvat has to offer. I hope my work is to your satisfaction. If you have an interest in the culinary arts, allow me to introduce you to the wonderful world of haute cuisine. I just hope you're mentally prepared for the undertaking. I don't tolerate a quitter.
I really thought I was going to lose the 50/50 here. So, dude, we are golden. And I have plenty of material left. Like, so when you get duplicates of characters, whoops, you get this currency that you can exchange, and this currency that I've been building up. Nice. Just trying to see how much. Okay, that's enough for 4, and then we have a couple weeks where I get to build up the reserve again. But yeah, that was great. That was, other than losing the initial 50/50. And then for me, I don't pull on the weapons for Genshin. Let's see if I can put together a loose team real quick. So with Skirk, you need to stay Hydro and Ice. So Hydro and Cryo. Yeah, I think it's gonna be
Need
Skirk.
something taken care of?
Ready to
Escoffier.
spice things up.
Stay close.
Candace. And then again, I need to build them up, but I think it will be
Sooner we're done, the better.
something like this. I'm gonna get destroyed by all these monsters because Skirk and Escoffier are like level 1 right now. Yeah, 967 health versus, yeah, Candace here. Candace has her constellations. Probably Rosaria until I build her. I should substitute her for someone who's already built and ready to go. Maybe Mona? Mona or Layla? Layla has
I applied
shields.
for vacation. You remember too, right?
Yeah, she's a sleepyhead.